Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So Oklahoma State's offense has the football first here today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Encroachment. Defense. Mental mistake with the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the stop after the completion. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team on the field now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now they'll run it on the toss. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. An explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make...
Aiming for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's a carry for the fullback. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to... get points out of this possession. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 11 set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's
at the 18. And Texas A&M Aggies will take
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. Choosing to return the punt. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to
At the 39
to the ground. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On first down, it's play action. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover two because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
The Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Toss play to the outside. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, A&M. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried that. That's good coverage there. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first half play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
The Cowboys will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Now here's the toss play. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That puts them on top in the second half.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Eludes a tackle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Cowboys are going to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here comes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Good position to start here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game.
On to punt it away.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
He's brought down at the 38. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
The Cowboys bring their punt team onto the field. And he punts it out of bounds, so... Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a short completion of the tight end. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball can be going the other way.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner tackle right there. That's what they'll start the... And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. And the back now goes in motion. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return man decides to signal. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Now they're running on the toss. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it is incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it on a crossing route. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Caught quickly.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Keeping it on the ground here. The Cowboys pick up enough to get a first down there. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but
35.
the return, good work by the return man. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
About time. This is a guy that I thought would be able to make some big plays against this secondary. Night game, prime time, make a big play, and he finally does here late in the game.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. And they'll run it with the draw play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable in potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They're going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.